Welcome. So good to see all of you here. As Nina said, my name is Tom Main. I'm the school head. This is always an event that's a lot of fun for me because I get to meet so many people that are interested in education and independent school education and learning more about us and schools in general. So it certainly is a pleasure to welcome all of you to campus. I've been around this place for a long time. I did not attend the school, but when I was 17, 18, 19, and 20, my younger sister was a student here, and so I would show up on a regular basis to watch games and watch various ceremonies, and sometimes, if she was fortunate, pick her up from school or drop her off from school. And so I've really seen the place grow up tremendously over the last 30 or 35 years. I worked at the school for 7 years in the 80s, from 1983 to 1990, before working elsewhere for 12 years, and then came back in 2002 and have been in this job here for 15 years. I have 3 children. 2 of them are graduates of the school, and 1 is in ninth grade. All of them went through the lower school. All of them experienced that in full, and I'm certainly very fortunate that they did. So it's really a pleasure to welcome all of you here. And all of you are here because education is important to you, and all of you are here because you're considering making a big decision. And it's my sincere hope that this open house will highlight the programs, the values, the strengths that differentiate King School. I also hope, and I say this whenever I have an opportunity, and Nina alluded to this, that this is one of many events at King that you will attend. The more you connect, the more experiences you have, the more you will learn and know, and the better you will be prepared to make a very good decision. And this is always a group, lower school, that I particularly admire for their focus. We get a lot of families for all the right reasons coming to us in middle school and in high school, and they're all making really good decisions. There is such an explosion of information out there on the importance of early childhood education and lower school education and the fundamentals and the foundations that are built there and how they impact really everything that follows. And so I admire you for thinking about this now. It's a very good thing to explore. So a few themes, major categories that I want to make sure I cover today. And while I'll mention a few details, it's most important to me that you leave with a sense of the themes. And I'm going to describe them in terms of expectations. Should you finish this journey by attending King, what are some of the big picture expectations I think you should have of us? This is one of the great freedoms of independent schools. We get to determine what is most important to us and then pursue those goals with vigor and with purpose. So let me describe 4 elements that you should expect we will focus on to provide the best educational experience for your child. First and foremost, you should expect academic excellence. At the lowest grades, we will challenge our students and demand the very best of them in the classroom. You should expect academic excellence. Whether that be our wide-ranging and rigorous STEM programming or our deep focus on reading, writing, critical thinking, and the ability to debate effectively, our programs are consistently developing and rooted in the very best of the traditional arts. What does this mean? You can expect at the upper levels that the literature we will study will include both great books from the literary canon and great books that are contemporary and have an immediate relevance. You can expect our program to offer a depth of study in traditional, advanced, and honors classes all the way down through the middle school into the lower school, and you'll find electives and school programs that are fascinating and deeply focused on today or tomorrow. You'll find that from the very earliest grades in lower school, students are encouraged to reach, aspire, and when they graduate from the upper school, that process will have supported their developing an academic record that will recommend them to the most competitive colleges and universities. Second, you should expect exceptional teaching. We have a superb faculty, truly superb. Experts in their fields, true intellectuals, extremely well-educated themselves, and fantastic with kids. Teaching is such a demanding field, and teachers so deserve our thanks and respect. One of the refrains that you hear over and over and over again when listening to people that are well out of school, when they look back on their educational history, is their recounting of that one teacher who really made a difference for them. the teacher who really connected, motivated, and inspired them. Here at King, your children will have many of those teachers, many of those role models. That sort of relationship is the rule, not the exception. Now, I do know I'm talking to a lower school audience here. And so what I'm about to say is geared towards a lower school audience. I used to give these talks and never mention college. The more I work with lower school parents, parents of 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, I realize that there's already an anticipation and sometimes an anxiety around that college process. So you should know what's out there. You should expect of us thorough preparation for success at most and highly selective colleges in universities, and for life beyond that, which is just as important. Annually, 40 to 50% of our seniors will go to the 60 or so colleges categorized as most competitive out of the 3,000 or so, the top band. This band includes schools like Brown, Georgetown, UNC Chapel Hill, Haverford, Duke, Harvard, NYU, Tufts, Stanford, and the University of Chicago. Another 40 to 50% of our seniors will go to the 100 or so schools ranked as highly competitive. So now you're at 150 or 160 schools out of the 3,000 or so. This band includes schools like Skidmore, Villanova, Bucknell, Babson, Trinity, Northeastern, Colorado College. While these are impressive statistics, I want to stress that we prepare students to succeed at these schools, not just to get there. And that preparation starts in the lower school. It starts in the lower school. And lastly, you should expect a community that is kind, safe, inviting, and supportive, a place where kids are comfortable and at ease tackling challenges and feel valued for who they are. I have frequently spoken to the culture of the school at our coffee and conversations, and some of you might have been at those. We hold them every Tuesday. I believe that our culture is central to the strength of the school, and it's rooted in our character virtues: kindness, integrity, perseverance, and respect. These are virtues we all believe in, our students, our parents, our faculty, administrators, trustees, and they define the culture that truly is the cradle in which the students perform so well. So I want to thank you all for being here today. I encourage you to speak with the many students, the faculty, the parents who are here for you today. Ask them all your questions and help us understand how our school would serve your child. King is a truly wonderful place for young people to grow up. My own children have and are growing up here, and I could not imagine a better place. I hope that today our program will help you to become more deeply aware of the quality, the character, and the sense of purpose, because there is a true sense of purpose here. And that will be a great, great help to you as you continue to navigate this journey, and it is a journey that you go through as you arrive upon the school.